river gets less attention than the Potomac with its silver fame, but I have found in it a different mention of the city and its less photographed claim to beauty in the undiscovered bend, the heron on the less visited bank, the trail that does not have a famous end, but offers everything for which to thank. I come here for the ordinary water, the water that the brochures leave behind, the city in its less curated quarter, where I can leave the man itself behind. Find me at the Anacostia River, find me at the bend no one is named, find me where the city starts to quiver into something raw and unreclaimed. The Potomac has its monuments in marble, the Anacostia has its quiet truth, and I prefer the unpolished and the gnarled beauty of the city in its youth, in its rough youth. Kid on a bike navigates the trail with the fearlessness of someone not yet warned about the things that make the careful fail, the things that leave the cautious less adorned with the particular beauty of not knowing that the world requires management and care. And I watch him go and feel something growing in me, like a wish to be less aware of all the reasons not to, less aware of all the careful middle way, less aware of everything I ought to do and be and say and manage every day. Find me at the Anacostia River, find me at the bend no one is named, find me where the city starts to quiver into something raw and unreclaimed. The Potomac has its monuments in marble, the Anacostia has its quiet truth, and I prefer the unpolished and the gnarled beauty of the city in its youth, in its rough youth. The kid on the bike disappears around the bend, and I stand at the water's edge alone, and the river does not ask me to pretend or to perform or to arrive or atone. It just moves past me, around me, over the stones that do not move but accept the moving. And I think that is a kind of wisdom that the Potomac with its famous face does not have the room to offer. The Anacostia, in its unglamorous and unhurried grace, does. I leave the Anacostia slowly, I leave the bend and the hair on the trail. I carry something humble and most holy, and the way the ordinary is holy without fail, without the monument, without the marble, without the managed and the manicured, just the river and the kid and the bend and the city and its less photographed, most true, most real, most beautiful self. The trail ends at the parking lot at dusk, the Anacostia keeps its quiet run, and I drive back into the city's husk of marble and of power in the sun. In the going 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 sun National Portrait Gallery closes at 7, and I've made it with 12 minutes left to stand in front of the particular heaven of faces looking back across the cleft of time and circumstance, and all the distance between whoever they were and who I am. And still there is a particular insistence in the way a painted face becomes a plan for how to hold yourself in history, a plan for what the face should show, a plan for managing the mystery of being seen by people you don't know. Look at me across the gallery, look at me across the painted years. I have something in me that is similarly constructed out of choices and of fears. Built its monuments to power, the gallery built its rooms to faces kept, and I have spent a not unremarkable hour among the ones who posed and smiled and wept. Smiled and wept. Smiled and wept. President from 18-something gazes with a particular weight of having chosen, and I stand in a crosshatch of the phases of history and the present, frozen in this room, in this gallery, in this city that keeps its faces like a kind of vault. And I find something approaching pity mixed with recognition and with sorrow. Recognition that the face I manage daily in the mirror and the meeting is also just a portrait in the language of the living and their constant greeting of the world. Look at me across the gallery, look at me across the painted years. I have something in me that is similarly constructed out of choices and of fears. Monuments to power, the gallery built its rooms to faces kept, and I'd have spent a not unremarkable hour among the ones who posed and smiled and wept. Smiled and wept. Smiled and wept. Closing time, and the guard moves through with patient courtesy, and I take one last look at the paradigm of faces held in their particularity across the years, across the varnish, across the particular arrested moment when someone sat still long enough to be seen, to be kept, to be looked at by a stranger in a future they could not imagine. Who finds in their painted face something familiar, something true, something that says we were all soldiers trying to figure out what face to show the world. I walk out into the city evening, I carry all the faces that I saw. doors at 7. F Street carries on its usual pace, and I walk out into the Washington evening, carrying the weight of every face. Every face. Every face. Every face. The Roosevelt Island, trail in the afternoon, is something that the city keeps for those who need the green, the water, and the room to breathe outside the marble and the prose of politics and power and the weight that settles on the city like a coat. And I come here to find the in-between state, between the city and the antidote. The antidote is simple and is running water and the trees and the particular sound of wind through leaves that keeps on coming like something that the city cannot chill eyes or manage or make into marble. Let me be the trail, not the avenue. Let me be the water and the trees. Let me be the thing that runs right through you, like the wind that moves with careless ease. The city over there across the water is doing what the city always does, but here there is a kind of counterculture made entirely of what nature was. What it always was. What it always was. A heron stands in the shallows, absolutely still against the current of the river, and I stop and watch it with the beauty of someone who has learned to let things linger. The city skyline over the right shoulder, the heron on the left in its perfection, and I am standing somewhere in the older, more essential human cross-section, between the built and the unbuilt, between the managed and the wild, between the city and the guilt of having forgotten to be reconciled to the simplest things. Let me be the trail and not the avenue. Let me be the water and the trees. Let me be the thing that runs right through you, like the wind that moves with careless ease. The city over there across the water is doing what the city always does, but here there is a kind of counterculture made entirely of what nature was, what it always was. What it always was. The heron lives without announcement, one moment standing and the next in flight, and I watch it go with the pronouncement of someone who has briefly gotten right with the world, with the water, with the green, with the particular and unrepeatable thing that happens when you stop and the world keeps going without you. And it is fine. It is more than fine. It is the thing beneath the thing, the current under marble, under stone. I somehow. Give me the city and its crowd, joy moment. The Capitol on Arena empties out after the game, and everyone moves fast, and I am caught inside the crowd's redoubt of bodies moving toward the exits past the vendors and the merchandise and light of a city in its collective good mood. And something in the post-game Friday night feels like the best of everything pursued and briefly caught and briefly held in the particular joy of strangers sharing the same result, the same collective world of individual lives briefly caring. Give me the city and its crowd joy moment. Give me the street outside the arena gates. Give me the high five from the total stranger. Give me the city when it celebrates. The Potomac does not know the score. The monument standing different and tall, but we know and that is what the city's for, to hold the joy when it arrives for all, when it arrives. When it arrives. We spill out onto F Street in a wave of red and white in the particular noise of people who have gotten what they craved, which is the collective and communal poise of winning something small and temporary in a city built for larger stakes. And isn't that the thing most necessary? The small and for ordinary sake, for the sake of the Tuesday, feeling Friday, for the sake of the stranger and the cheer, for the sake of something that can briefly make the whole city feel like it is here. Give me the city and its crowd joy moment. Give me the street outside the arena gates. Give me the high five from the total stranger. Give me the city when it celebrates. The Potomac does not know the score. The monument standing different and tall, but we know and that is what the city's for, to hold the joy when it arrives for all, when it arrives. When it arrives. The crowd disperses block by block into the metro and the bars and home, and the city goes back to its regular clock of traffic lights and people alone, alone in a particular way that follows something shared and brief and bright. The particular quiet after the day when the city has been briefly right, briefly exactly right, briefly exactly what a city should be, which is a place where strangers share the same small joy, the same uncomplicated victory. I carry the crowd joy home with me. I carry the high five and the cheer. I carry the brief collectively of everyone who happened to be here on this particular Friday, in this particular town. And the city gave us something before it put it down, before it went back to that dissipates. That dissipates. Slowly. The sidewalk cracks on Columbia Road. The sidewalk cracks on Columbia Road are something I have memorized by now. The coffee shop that never gets too cold, the barista who remembers me somehow. And I have built my life in increments of small familiar things along this street. The kind of life that makes its own defense against the larger world with quiet beat. But something in the ordinary itches, something in the routine pulls apart, and I can feel it in the way it glitches, the comfortable machinery of my heart. I wanna run down Connecticut at midnight. I wanna feel the city in my chest. I wanna be the thing that cuts the half-light and does not stop to think about the rest. The monuments can wait until the morning. The river will be there when I return. But right now there is something in me forming that has to move before it starts to burn. Starts to burn. Starts to burn. Starts to burn. The gym, the desk, the same route every Tuesday. The podcast and a sensible lunch break. And I have optimized myself to lose the particular itch that keeps me up at daybreak. But it comes back like the Potomac current, insisting underneath the college day. I cannot keep pretending it is errand. It is simply what I am trying to say. Trying to say to the organized version, the version that shows up and checks the boxes, that there is a kind of beautiful subversion waiting in the spaces between the processes. I wanna run down Connecticut at midnight. I wanna feel the city in my chest. I wanna be the thing that cuts the half-light and does not stop to think about the rest. The monuments can wait until the morning. The river will be there when I return. But right now there is something in me forming that has to move before it starts to burn. Starts to burn. Starts to burn. Starts to burn. The city does not ask me to be reasonable. The city does not care about my plan. The city and its late night unreasonable self-justice, and does what cities can, which is to pulse and pull and offer everything at once to everyone. And I have been too long to care for cover of a life that wakes the baby gone. That waits for the right moment, for the green light, for the permission that will never come unless I give it to myself right now, right recognition, like it knew from the start. The rooftop bar above the wharf at midnight, the city spread below like scattered stars, and I'm standing in the particular half-light between the Potomac and the downtown bars. The air is warm with the residue of summer, the kind of warm that knows it will not last. And everyone up here is a newcomer to the feeling of the present becoming past in real time on a rooftop, while the river does its silver thing below, and the city offers everything to not stop. The feeling that you feel before you go. Stay up here a little longer, stay up in the warm night air, let the city make you stronger in the way that only cities dare. The Potomac going silver, the buildings going gold, and the feeling getting wilder than anything that daylight ever told you. Ever told you. A DJ plays something that shakes the railing slightly, and the crowd absorbs the wave, and everyone up here somehow sailing on the particular frequency the night gave. The monuments are visible from here, just barely through the haze and city light, and they look entirely different and more clear when you see them from this angle in the night. Smaller and more human from a distance, more like objects that the people made, and less like the eternal and persistent power that they carry in the day. Stay up here a little longer, stay up in the warm night air, let the city make you stronger in the way that only cities dare. The Potomac going silver, the buildings going gold, and the feeling getting wilder than anything that daylight ever told you. The warm night will not last much longer. The seasons do what seasons always do, and I wanna hold the particular wonder of this rooftop and this city and this view. Before the cool comes and before the changing, before the city wraps itself in gray, before everything requires rearranging into the version fit for a different day. Just this rooftop, just this midnight, just the river and the warm, just the feeling of the city in the eye of its own beautiful electrical storm. I stay up here until the last song finishes. I stay up here until the DJ street corridor after dark is a different city than the one they show in the brochures with the monuments and park. This is the one that only regulars know. The dive bars and the venue with the line wrapping halfway down the block already. And I have learned to read this city's sign language fluent and entirely ready for the bass that hits the chest, ready for the crowd that knows the words, ready for the feeling of the best kind of night when everything occurs. So let the bass hit, let the night run long, let the crowd become a single moving thing. Let the city do what makes it strong, which is knowing how to let the music ring through the corridors and over the river, through the marble and the monument and stone. And the city is the world's best giver of the feeling of being perfectly not alone. Perfectly not alone. The band comes on and everything adjusts. The bodies finding their collective rhythm, and I surrender to the particular trust of a crowd that moves as one without a schism. The Washington Monument is miles away, but it might as well be on another planet. And this is the city that I wanna say I love, without the marble, without granite, without the power in the marble face, without the managed and the monument. Just this room, just this space, just this place, just this particular late night element. To let the bass hit, let the night run long, let the crowd become a single moving thing. Let the city do what makes it strong, which is knowing how to let the music ring through the corridors and over the river, through the marble and the monument and stone. And the city is the world's best giver of the feeling of being perfectly not alone. Perfectly not alone. The song ends and the crowd exhales together, one single breath released into the room. And for a moment in the closing weather of bodies and of music and perfume, everyone is the same exact thing, everyone is in the same exact place. And the city outside keeps on doing what the city does with extraordinary grace, which is holding all of this, all the marble and the bass, all the monument and music, all the power and the grace, all the managed in the midnight, all the river and the rain, all the versions of itself that it contains, without apology, without a seam. Let the bass hit one more time before morning. Let the night give everything it has. Let the city do its best late night performing of a version made of music and of jazz and neon and of rain, wet streets and running toward the river and the monument and home. And the city at its absolute most stunning is the city when it's doing this alone at 3 a.m. Georgetown. The Georgetown waterfront at 11. The bar spilling out onto the canal, and everything feels slightly more than even, more than what the daylight hours recall. The cobblestones are slick with earlier rain. The lights from every window hit the water, and I have come back to this street again, to the city doing what it does when order steps aside and lets the other thing. The undercurrent and the late night pool come up through the pavement like a spring that only flows when daylight hours are full and gone. This is the city I came here to find, not the marble and the monument and weight, but the version that comes loose after 9. The version that arrives a little late, with neon on the water and music from the street, with the beautiful disorder of the city off its beat, off its beat. Off its beat. A boat moves slowly through the darkened canal. Its light a single amber in the black, and I watch from the bridge like a signal that the night sends to itself and back. The row houses of Georgetown hold their parties behind their curtained and expensive glass, and I prefer my evening in the arties and uncontrolled and moving through the mass of people who have no appointment, the massive night that has no morning yet, the massive city in its late anointment of everything the daytime would forget. This is the city I came here to find, not the marble and the monument and weight, but the version that comes loose after 9. The version that arrives a little late, with neon on the water and music from the street, with the beautiful disorder of the city off its beat, off its beat. The boat disappears beneath the Elm Street Bridge, and the canal goes back to its dark quiet, and I am standing at the water's edge, thinking about the difference between riot and release, between the losing of control and the finding of the thing beneath control that is more orderly than order, more whole than anything the daylight calls whole. The city in its midnight iteration, the city in its neon and its rain, the city in its beautiful damnation of doing this exact thing again and again and again, without apology, without the marble, without the managed frequency, just the water and the light and the late night city running free. This is the city, and I love it. This dark and neon version of the place. I love it when the daylight lifts above it and leaves the night to occupy the space with its disorder and its beauty, with its music and its rain, with its absolutely duty free and gorgeous late night brain. Late night gorgeous, neon running on the water in the black. This is the city, this is the reason that I always 3 a.m. Georgetown retreats behind its curtain light, and I walk back along the waters and carrying the neon in the night, the neon in the night. It's the wet street after rain, Connecticut Avenue alive and buzzing. And I found my way back here again, to the part of the city that keeps running, past the hour when the sensible go home, past the point where the reasonable ends, and the city starts to feel like a chrome dream that only the night attends. There is a current running under everything, a pulse beneath the marble and the gray, that only comes alive when evening pulls the sensible away. Coming to the city after midnight, coming to the current and the pool, coming to the neon in the half-light, where the streets are strange and beautiful. The monuments stand white against the black sky. The river catches every moving light, and something in the city opens halfway into something dangerous and right. Dangerous and right. Dangerous and right. The U Street corridor remembers music from a century of beautiful and strange, and I walk through it like a moving mosaic. Everything the city could arrange, the jazz clubs and the late night conversation, the smell of rain on brick and something sweet. And I have found my particular salvation in the rhythm of these late night streets, a rhythm that you cannot find in daylight, a rhythm that the morning never carries, a rhythm that belongs entirely to night, and to the ones the night itself marries. Coming to the city after midnight, coming to the current and the pool, coming to the neon in the half-light, where the streets are strange and beautiful. The monuments stand white against the black sky. The river catches every moving light, and something in the city opens halfway into something dangerous and right. Dangerous and right. Dangerous and right. The rain comes back around 2 in the morning, light enough to catch the street lamp glow, and I'm standing with absolutely no warning of what the night decided I should know, which is that the city has another city living underneath its marble face, one that has no interest in propriety, one that only opens in this space between the last drink and the first light, between the letting go and the holding tight, between the person that the day requires and the one that the night quietly admires. Coming to the rain and stop explaining star comes off the Potomac before dawn and wraps the bridges in its usual gray. And I am up before the city's on, before the performance starts its daily play. There is a version of me in this hour that does not know the things the day will ask. A version with a more essential power than anything I carry in my mask. The fog does not perform for anyone, it simply is the thing the river makes. It does not calculate or come undone, it simply rises and it simply takes. Give me the fog before the city wakes. Give me the gray before the marble shows. Give me the hour before the daylight breaks and shows the city what the city knows about itself and its performance, about the power and the stone. Give me the river in the morning when the city is alone, when it is alone. When it is alone. A single rower cuts across the gray, the oars entering and leaving without sound. And I watch from the bridge in the early wave of someone who has not yet been found by the day and what it wants from them, by the schedule and the managed hour. And for a moment I am like the stem of something before it comes to flower, before it knows what kind of flower it is, before the sun comes and defines the color, before the day makes everything its business and the gray becomes a little duller. Give me the fog before the city wakes. Give me the gray before the marble shows. Give me the hour before the daylight breaks and shows the city what the city knows about itself and its performance, about the power and the stone. Give me the river in the morning when the city is alone, when it is alone. Oh, when it is alone. The rower disappears into the gray. The fog begins its slow retreat to water. And I have maybe 20 minutes more before the city comes to recollect me, before it puts me back to what I'm for, before the frequency I keep goes back into its function, before the person that I am in sleep arrives back at the junction of performance and of person, of the face and what's below, before the fog lifts entirely and the city starts to show its marble and its power, its monuments and might. Give me just this final hour in the gray before the light, in the gray before the light. I take the fog into the day with me. I carry it beneath the surface poise, small gray private frequency beneath the managed and the noise. The river in the morning, the rower in the gray, the 20 minutes warning before the performance starts its play, before Potomac with its silver fame, but I have found in it a different mention of the city and its less photographed claim to beauty in the undiscovered bend. The heron on the less visited bank, the trail that does not have a famous end, but offers everything for which to thank. I come here for the ordinary water, the water that the brochures leave behind, the city in its less curated quarter, where I can leave the man itself behind. Find me at the Anacostia River, find me at the bend no one is named, find me where the city starts to quiver into something raw and unreclaimed. The Potomac has its monuments in marble, the Anacostia has its quiet truth, and I prefer the unpolished and the gnarled beauty of the city in its youth, in its rough youth. Kid on a bike navigates the trail with the fearlessness of someone not yet warned about the things that make the careful fail, the things that leave the cautious less adorned with the particular beauty of not knowing the world requires management and care. And I watch him go and feel something growing in me, like a wish to be less aware of all the reasons not to, less aware of all the careful middle way, less aware of everything I ought to do and be and say and manage every day. Find me at the Anacostia River, find me at the bend no one is named, find me where the city starts to quiver into something raw and unreclaimed. The Potomac has its monuments in marble, the Anacostia has its quiet truth, and I prefer the unpolished and the gnarled beauty of the city in its youth, in its rough youth. The kid on the bike disappears around the bend, and I stand at the water's edge alone. And the river does not ask me to pretend or to perform or to arrive or atone. It just moves past me, around me, over the stones that do not move, but accept the moving. And I think that is a kind of wisdom that the Potomac with its famous face does not have the room to offer. In its unglamorous and unhurried grace does. I leave the Anacostia slowly, I leave the bend and the hair on the trail. I carry something humble and most holy, in the way the ordinary is holy without fail, without the monument, without the marble, without the managed and the manicured, just the river and the kid and the bend and the city and its less photographed, most true, most real, most beautiful self. The trail ends at the parking lot at dusk. The Anacostia keeps its quiet run, and I drive back into the city's husk of marble and of power.